In every class I've ever taught, I could always see what kids were going to find making friends difficult, usually within the first 2 weeks. It's not because they were difficult or that anything was wrong with them, but there were 3 specific patterns that I kept seeing. Here they are. 1, they hadn't learned how to lose yet. So small losses, a game at recess, being picked second, not getting to be in charge. Children who haven't had practice losing at home bring that to school, and other kids notice immediately. The child who can't lose or bends the rules slowly but stops being included, not through cruelty, but through others wanting to protect themselves. 2, they never asked any questions. Friendships at primary school age are built on almost one skill, showing interest in the other person. Kids who struggle socially almost always the ones who hadn't developed the instinct to ask yet. They could share, they could perform, but they never inquired about others. Then conversations ended before they became connections. 3, and this is the one that parents almost never see, because it happens at school, not at home. They hadn't learned how to repair things after conflict. So something goes wrong in the playground, a falling out, misunderstanding, a moment that felt unfair to them. Most kids could come back the next session or day, then acknowledge what had happened and just move on. The ones who struggled with friendships couldn't do that, not because they were unkind, but because they had never been taught the words. So repairing things is a skill. It doesn't come naturally. It has to be taught. Which one of these is your kid working towards at the moment? Drop the number in the comments, because I read every comment. And if you want to know the exact phases that teach all 3 of these at home, follow, because I'm going to be covering them next week. Everything I've shared comes from years of watching what separates the children who thrive from the ones who quietly struggle.